Okay, this is going to be a layout of the monetary system that I think should be uh, created by Congress, I suppose. I did a lookup on Amazon of all these different metal discs, uh, like titanium, tungsten, cobalt, and turns out that they make all these really cool science discs that are all the same size. And going by all their prices, um, with all the current prices of all the different types of metals, uh, going by what silver is worth today, silver is worth 28 Federal Reserve note dollars per 1 ounce of silver. So that means that every gram of silver is worth one Federal Reserve note dollar. So instead of having all of these metals priced in Federal Reserve note dollars, I decided to lay all the prices in grams of silver. And by doing that, I can take the value of what gold is compared to silver. Gold is about 4.5 ounces of silver to 1 gram of gold. That's the value between silver and gold right now as of June 7th, 2023. So going by that ratio, value ratio, and using 1 gram of silver as the same value as one Federal Reserve note dollar, we can make the value of all the different metals go as follows, where we have aluminum. 1 ounce of aluminum is equal to the same value as 5 grams of silver, and it would take 25 ounces of aluminum plus 1 extra gram of silver to equal 1 gram of gold. Iron, 1 ounce of iron is about 13 grams of silver, or 13 Federal Reserve note dollars, but 13 grams of silver, same value. So you would need 9 ounces plus 9 ounces of iron plus 9 extra grams of silver to equal the value of 1 gram of gold. 1 ounce of zinc is about 14 Federal Reserve note dollars right now, so 14 grams of silver, and it would take 9 ounces of zinc even to equal the value of 1 gram of gold. So you see how this works. Copper, it would be 15 grams, so it would be 8 ounces plus 6 grams of silver to equal the value of 1 gram of gold. So this is how you would uh, make change with all these different metals using as money, using silver, grams of silver as like your cushion to equal the value of 1 gram of gold. So somebody could pay 1 gram of gold for something, and you can make change in any one of these metals by just adding a few extra grams of silver or a couple of less grams of silver on top of however many ounces you need to give as change for uh, 1 gram of gold. Because 1 gram of gold, I think, will be like the dominant form of payment if that's what we started using. Because 1 gram of gold equals about, the value of about a couple hundred Federal Reserve note dollars today. So, as much money as people spend in the economy, like you could spend $100 easily on breakfast. So 1 gram of gold would, I think, go really nicely in the economy as a dominant primary form of payment for services and products. And all those services and products could take grams of gold and exchange them for all these different metals, all the different values, using silver, grams of silver, as the value cushioner to make it even to make it even value of 1 gram of gold. So you see how this works. I know it sounds a little complex, but um, it would be really, really easy to get used to this, because all you need to do is have mostly silver as your dominant form of change, but you wouldn't be required to have all these other metals as change. Just whatever ones is uh, in demand or scarce, or whatever ones that are in high demand or scarce, you would use the others as your cushiony, monetary money, as the backup in case, like, say, copper was going scarce, or zinc was going scarce, or iron, or aluminum, or whatever, then you would have all these other metals that you could fall back onto, as long as you don't run out of silver. Silver would be the primary thing that needed to be used in order to make this work. So silver would be the one primary metal that couldn't. You would have to make sure there would be plenty of, or else that's the only weakness in this monetary system. But anyway, I think this would be a lot easier to determine value by using metals like this as our monetary system than what we're using now as paper, fiat currency. Okay, so that's that example, and see if I can try to revise this again and see if I can make it even more fine-tuned. But that's where I'm at so far.